Well, so I just spotted something really awesome here in my garden in Westchester, Pennsylvania, Zone 6B, 7A. It is April 16th, and my Bletilla striata, it is a Chinese terrestrial orchid. Hardy orchids have just started to pop up out of the ground. I planted them about 12 months ago. I did have flowers last summer, but this was my first winter really experiencing if they would survive. It was extremely cold here on the East Coast over the February, March timeframe, so I really wasn't sure if they would survive. So in this video, I want to give you a little bit of a glimpse at what you can expect, for me popping up out of the ground until bringing forth their blooms. Now, Bletilla striata is what I'm growing. This is a plant that's perfect for a half sun, half shade situation, at least in my zone. They are noted to be hardy from zones like 5B till 9, so it's a pretty wide range, but they are a moisture lover. So in this bed, I have a lot of hydrangea macrophylla that you can see are just starting to really leaf out. And I do have a watering irrigation system in this garden bed for my hydrangeas, which obviously means these guys get a little bit of extra irrigation as well. All right, now here we can see a couple weeks later, the growth has continued. They're about 6 inches in height right now. I had some other ones over here. We had a late spring frost that really killed out a lot of the initial growth. So I kind of clipped them out, cleaned them up a little bit, and they are already starting to regrow nicely. But this one is definitely still doing exactly as we hoped. Well, all right, look, it already has some flowers that are starting to bud up just like that. Look how beautiful that is. You can see this is where these are like brown at the tips. That was from that late frost damage that we had, which was a major bummer. And these plants got even more shocked. But regardless, both of them are coming back quite nicely. All right, and here we can see the first flowers have started to open, which is great. You can see a little beautiful bloom right there, another one right there, and then it's going to continue to open up more successively. And you can see just how many lovely flower buds are all over. Now this is a little bit of a lighter cultivar. And as you can see, this one is a little darker. Those ones have not opened up yet. But my family and I are about to head to the airport for the next couple weeks, going on a vacation, gonna visit some family. So I'm really stoked that I got to see them in bloom. I was worried I wouldn't have the opportunity that they would finish blooming before I got back. But here you can see these beautiful orchids in bloom. Well, I made it back in time to see a little bit more of the flower action. And you can see there really have been quite a few blooms all over this plant. And it's getting bigger, more robust. It's a very lovely little plant. And what's very great about these plants is that you can definitely divide them. You can see how they have all of these individual growth points down here. You can take your shovel or even just a little hand trowel and dig out sections and replant them to increase the amount of plant life that you have in your garden. Here you can see on another plant I have in another section, all of the glorious blooms opening up on this stem. Look how lovely that is. And what will happen is that the flowers just start to end one by one. Generally, the bottom flowers will finish first, and then they'll slowly make their way up. And the last thing I like to do is to remove the old flower stems when the flowers have finished. As you can see, all of the flowers have finished, and that is your cue that that flower stem is done. And it is extremely easy. Just follow this stem down and cut it as low as possible. And by doing that, that may encourage new flower spikes to emanate from your plant later on in the season. And if you're curious about fertilizer, I forgot to mention at the beginning of the season, around tax day, April 15th or 1st of May, you can give some time release fertilizer like this one just at the base of your plant. And that's generally going to be enough nutrients for your plant all season long. And with that, now you know a little bit more about the Bletilla striata. This is a terrestrial orchid that can be grown in gardens really from zones like 5 or 6 through 9, maybe even 10. It is an incredible plant, very unique, probably something no one else on the block will have. Anyways, thanks for joining me here on Plant Vibrations. I'll catch you next time. Ciao.